progress so far this morning?
Well, 12:35.
12:35. We came in. We had to bring in all that crushed stone. We had to level out the entire bottom. We set those sandbags in place. We set up the entire structure for the water distribution system. So that's using the snorkel and centipede. So all of that stuff is done. We came in. We built all the aqua blocks. The aqua blocks are in place. We got that entire false bottom in. We have the little stubs of 1.5-inch pipe coming up. We still have a little bit more of the large gravel, that 2-inch gravel out there. We're going to continue bringing that in. Dan was just checking some of the elevations. We need more gravel in that far corner. Then we need this entire edge over here. I think is still a little bit low. We'll continue bringing that gravel in. And then once we're done with that, we go down to the smaller size gravel. So this is designed as a series of layers. So we have that channel down at the bottom, we have fast moving water coming in, then the water spreads out through all those aqua blocks. The water velocity really slows down, allows sediments to filter out. Then the water goes up through different layers of river rock. The first layer is this large river rock, second layer is going to be the medium, and then from there it's going to come right into the pond. This entire slope that's exposed over here, once the gravel kind of comes in, all the way up a little bit above where that sandbag is located, we're going to come in with our flagstone and our other flagstone, and we're going to try to disguise all this. Our goal is to make the entire bottom disappear. We're going to have a natural stone bottom. This section over here where you're currently standing, that's going to get that pea gravel stone. So that'll be a really fine gravel, and that's because we have the staircase coming down. Kids could go in the water, they could walk around. We want a nice natural surface for them. So we're going to have to create a little bit of a curve right where Greg is standing, so that pea gravel doesn't work its way down. So that'll be something that we could do.
In the top,
we could foam that in or something. We'll place those stones in place. We'll figure that out once we go
so
along.
really the flagstone only on this area, and as soon as it goes out, just the gravel.
Then we go with yeah, exactly. And then it'll be the gravel. And then there's going to be some exposed areas over along here as well that we're going to do some of the stonework. And I know, Rich, you had talked about doing some of those panels or something along here. You talked to the guy at the Shed Aquarium?
Shed Aquarium, yeah. He's got rolls of fake rock looking stuff, and it's really fantastic looking. Nice. I think they're in 50-foot rolls by 4 foot. So we're going to try and get a hold of that to cover these, because that's exactly 4 foot.
All the way around the perimeter, so we'll make all that disappear. Our pump vault is going to go over in this far corner. That'll be later on this afternoon. We'll get our pump located in there. We'll hook up our plumbing. And then after that, I want to try to get some of those power heads in position. And then the final thing is going to be that spillway.
So we're amazingly, right now, we're ahead of where we had hoped.
Which I hate saying it, but yeah.
Well, here's the big question. Tony, did you bring a clean out pump?
Yeah.
Yeah! Okay, so we have a hose. We can start washing stuff down here after we get the pea gravel in?
Yeah.
Yeah, once we get that hose set up like this. So far, so good. The bigger challenge that we're going to have is it's going to take a long time to fill this up. And you have, what are you trying to do with the city? Get them to tap into the fire line?
To get the permit for the city to tap into the fire hydrant, I have to get a letter from the fire chief of the local firehouse. So we've been trying to do that, and he just keeps putting us off. I'll call you back.
Can you help us out here? Meet your new best friend here, a fireman from. Let him talk to his brother.
Probably don't want that on the front page of the local paper. I might have the adapters if somebody else would like to do it.
Oh, yeah! Beat the system.
There you go.
Might have the adapters. Yes! I love solving problems. Okay, so it's at 12:40.
Yep, we'll do it tonight.
We feeling it now, exactly. Okay, hey.
Look at this guy. Look at this. This whole first pile is gone. Look at this. Unbelievable. That was a huge pile of rocks.
Go through whatever you're doing right now.
These are the power heads that are mounted to this wall.
You know,
They're all DC
it's
powered.
almost time for my neck.
Building aqua blocks. heads, pushing the water this way. Look at this. We've got the stairs going in. We've got the rock wall there, and each one of them is a pump, a DC motor, pushing out 100 gallons per minute, pumping water this way over all this so no debris settles here. Comes over, look at all this flagstone. This is beautiful. Then we go on down the deeper area where Greg Wittstock is over there. Look at Greg. Greg is actually working. Look at this. And then all this here is the filtration system, this whole bed right here. In the corner here, we have the cover for the filtration system that's going down there and the tube coming up to the waterfall. This is just amazing. They're doing flagstone all the way across here and across the back and across this whole wall here. That's just amazing looking. Look at Ed going. Ed, I can tell you're working by the shininess up top.
Hey, Before you were expecting your mom's eye.
We got some cleanup to do around the edges. Look at all the dirt all around here. But I already swept up over. You see that there? That's all swept up. There's where I stopped. But it's coming along nicely. Okay. Here we go. Oh, look at all that rock. That's going on the back wall. Look at these sidewalls. That is just amazing. That's Greg, do you see how good that flagstone looks? Oh my God.
Well, I just wish we had the panel, but we ordered it, so I sent some of that guy, so as soon as you get that, put that in, it'll be perfect.
Then it'll look at, well, I got to talk to that other guy about getting the capping. And once we get that and we do fake plants or real plants all around, it'll be kick-ass looking.
How you guys doing? I came home just to see the amount of work that is happening in this place while I was at work. I left at 7 this morning, come home at 4:50, and man, let me just tell you, this is amazing. I came in here and looked, we got this whole shelf here is nothing but 6,000.
Wait, let me on the other side of you. Okay, go ahead.
These pumps here shoot out 100 gallons per minute, and there's 4 of them across there.
Well, 3 there and then 1 over there. And there's hidden lighting under there.
That I didn't.
And they're all under, they're 12-volt DC low voltage. Each one of them pumps are 40 watts. That's it.
That's awesome.
Yes.
When you go over to the deep end, I didn't know they were going to go ahead and do the filtration like that in the corner. That was all news to me. I didn't expect this to be anything like this at all. This
And then
is just
underneath
amazing.
all them rocks is all the filtration. You didn't see it all. And then look at this flagstone around. That's amazing. Now, all that rock down there was thrown down from up here. They're going to cover the back wall like they covered the sidewalls here. So that's going to cover that back wall right there. So all this will just be the gravel at the bottom.
Way better than I could have ever imagined. This is just insane.
You never imagined that this was going to be this good. I thought it was going to be, filtration on the bottom, gravel over top of it, and just kind of like an ugly looking filtration gravel looking thing. But this is like, let me say the word. This is Aquascape.
I'm just tickled pink over here. I want to, get this thing filled, get fish in it, see what we can take this pond, see what kind of fish we can grow with just the pure size that we can get out of this. Just to imagine an aeroplaner in here about 8 foot.
Oh, yeah.
I think
There's Moko. Hi, Moko. And then just the amazing amount of work they did in one day. This was one day. They showed up here this morning. They were actually late. Got here about 7:35, not 7:30. But oh my God, they did all this in one day. This is just amazing. There goes the man of the hour, Ed Bailu. There he goes. He's the man that's in charge of all this and doing all this. He's something else. And we haven't even gotten into the river yet. He's going to antiquate our river into his system with the waterfall and all that yet. There's the hose in the corner that's going up to the waterfall right here. We got to hide all that yet and run that around to the back waterfall here. That'll all be tomorrow's work. So yeah, this is way better than anything we thought was going to happen. We didn't imagine all this technology, all this money being spent, all this work being done. It's unbelievable.
Can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. Stay tuned, guys.
Who's the man?
Greg Wittstock, the pond guy, and the Aquascape team.
Exactly. Okay, we are now washing out the rocks. It is done. Dark, so you can't really tell.
Washing down. This is washing down the dirty water.
Washing down the rocks.
And then we're going to pump out the water, and then in probably an hour and a half to 2 hours, we'll get it relatively clean. Then we'll start settling it up. And the goal is that by the time we leave tomorrow, this thing's filled up. So we're hoping that happens.
It's pretty much done.
Well, we have to hook up the pumps, we have to hook up the little waterfall, but yes, the vast
We've got a little bit of filling there to do.
yeah, the vast majority of it is done. We're a day early.
We got to run the electric. We got to hook up the waterfalls.
Yeah, little details.
Little
Clean
details.
up.
Tell you, I would never in my wildest dreams imagine it would look like that.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking rocks on the bottom, stuff under the rocks, and that's it.
Right.
Maybe a light attached to the side with suction cups or something.
Wow. Even after coming to Aqualand, that's what you thought, huh?
Well,
All right, you
I
ready?
saw the ponds and I knew you weren't doing it to make it look like a pond. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I had different expectations for this.
You ready too, Moko?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna film right here. Okay. Hey, can I use that hose for a second? Yeah. I'm gonna just get it.
He likes holding other men's hoses.
Yeah, come on, Rich.
Me, I'm barefoot. I can stand down here.
All right, quiet on set. Quiet on set. It is. Hold on. Let me see. It is 7:45 at night.
Of day one.
Day one, we are ahead of schedule. It's going to take a long time to fill up.
Yes,
We are
sir.
This is always my favorite job, Big Rick.
Is it?
Washing, you see kind of the dirty water?
Yes.
So this is going to get clean. About an hour and a half, 2 hours washing it. It'll still be a little bit dirty tomorrow. It'll take a couple days to clean up. But this is spend an hour and a half or 2 hours here. Let's washing it down. And then we're going to fill this up. So this is the end of day one. If you like this stuff, tune in because on Thursday, if you like this stuff, the following Tuesday, we're going to show the reveal of this pond completely filled up, the water feature running, everything. We still won't have fish in it probably then. That'll be
Right.
for our third video, but at least it'll be done, built, and everything else. So tune in to what this thing actually looks like. What do you guys think? Pretty good day?
Awesome day. Awesome. Aquascape rocks.
What do you guys think? Pretty good day, huh?
Ah!
There you go. There's my standing. Like, comment, and subscribe, and follow along so you see how more people will get introduced to living the Aquascape lifestyle. I love my job.
He's a character.
Takes one to know one.
Thank you, my brother.
My pleasure.
Look at that.
Good. So, okay, so what?
Okay, this is the morning after. Ouch. Come on here and see how this looks. Oh, you can start to see the bottom a little bit. But we got a bunch of these wires to hide yet. Transformers. Here's the waterfall set up. There's the waterfall that's set up there. And nice little spillway. I gotta run water to that side yet. Somehow I gotta hide these wires. There's wires under here. There we go. I'm gonna hide them. Yeah, you can see the bottom. There's the cover for the filtration. There's the lighting over there and all the big pumps against the wall. Okay, we had a little bit of drippage around the edge. It was coming over the top right here and going down. I readjusted some of it. We were able to pick up a little bit of water flow and make a little more of a waterfall there and not drip over the edge. So now we've got this size waterfall running on this end. So as soon as I tuck that rubber up underneath there, that lip, and glue it and cut it off, you'll just see the waterfall splashing down in. But it's filling slowly. We are now just getting to the point, another inch, and it'll spill over into the shallows. You can see little wet spots on the deeper tracks, steps all through here. That's wet at the bottom of that step, and it's clearing up. I've got a lot of work to do with plants, and I'm running all kinds of bacteria in here from my tank. You can see my tanks are expressing water out right here. So that's all old fish water right there. I cleaned all the filters and drained it into this tank, into this pool. I've got to get live plants all the way across there yet. I've got to get this side of the waterfall running. Right here will be another little waterfall. But we got to get water over to it. Oh, first I have to foam in this rock so that the waterfall comes off the rock and it don't come from under it. Then I can add water to it. But I think we got our flow figured out really well. That's just a temporary filter on there, just so that the bacteria didn't die. That's what I had running on here, the pump pumping up to this wet dry, and then it pouring back down into the pool. That's what I had running on here to support the fish that was in here. All right, I'll be back with another video soon.